Valdi with his with his little golem problem. He wanted to have somebody else clear out the golems inside of his pocket dimension vault. And that's just because he wants to open it up again for use with the public. But it's been too dangerous because the golems went haywire, and he couldn't bother to do it himself because he'd either have to hold back so much that he wouldn't be able to fight the golems, or if he doesn't hold back, it would probably destroy the entire vault. So he had somebody else, your group, help him out, and uh, with a lot of hard work, you managed to take down all of the golems, including the optional ones in the second floor, the platinum golem and I think the iron golem. And eventually, you went down to the deepest layer and went for the cobalt golem. Although that fight had to do some re-strategizing, and you guys made a successful retreat, came back to finish them off. And now, with that said and done, um, you are, I guess, you're still in the vaults. You're ready to make your way out. So let me put you there.
Right. Sounds easy.
My lord.
Where am I? It's like a place I can just move through.
uh,
You're in the elevator.
Oh, this is an elevator. Okay.
yeah, you are all the way in the back.
So do we get any of these treasures, Mark?
Just the ones that are actually like open. You guys pretty much looted everything you could
Gotcha.
in this floor. Uh, Technically, the only way is back up. But if you guys want to like look at things, study things, admire things, or take a look at some lore, you can. Also, let me grab a wick of towel paper because my nose is about to bleed. Oof.
We
I go up to the rest of the group and I say, that fight was easy, wasn't it?
see
Alright,
there's
I'm
a
back.
bewildered look on Potempac's face.
I walk up to Raylan and I say, "You missed that golem like 75 times."
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I feel like I've barely been present the last few hours. I mean, I was just shooting with my eyes closed.
So that explains it.
All right, put your heart into these next dice.
It's okay. I'm wide awake now.
I'm wide awake.
I have one more thing to do once we report to the wizard. Then we will need to plan entering the castle.
Is it that time already?
In there.
Wait, how's my polymorph gone? But I don't have a missing spell slot. Did we short rest after? It's probably what happened.
I
That's
probably
fine.
fucked up like your resource recovery.
It's okay. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. The fight is done. Who cares?
Yeah, okay. Right. Is the alarm still sounding off like after the Cobalt Golem died?
True.
So, yeah, I would say after the Cobalt Golem died, the alarm seems to, rather than the alarm beeping, right? It just has shut off completely. And I would say, although the map shows otherwise, the lights have all pretty much dimmed down. It's almost like the whole vault is nearly out of power. But there's just a little bit just to dim the lights, not so much actually like having them at full capacity. Um, you wonder to yourself, is the elevator gonna run out of power soon? Maybe it's time to go up.
Oh shit.
I'm completely out of resources.
No more Bardics.
Yeah.
No more Bardic.
Yeah, we'll have to long rest first.
Um,
I used all my resources in this dungeon.
Or
All right,
if you
leave him
can-
behind.
we leave David behind. He's gonna become the next Gollum.
I'm gonna
Yep.
stay. Yeah, that's yeah.
I think I saw a monk on the road here. Pretty sure.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Say Hargrave. Come.
I must become. There must always be a golem.
There must always be a golem. I hit the button.
Let's go hard golem.
One must stay.
The elevator talks. One must stay.
I stay, you go.
All right. So I'm just gonna send you guys to make your way all the way out of the vault. You make your way up to the upper floors, and eventually you go to the main door or exit that it has, and you see that outside there is a void of nothing because you're technically inside of a pocket dimension. And you take a step through that door, and with a flash of light, you are suddenly in front of Archmage Cavaldi's house once more. So, as you guys step out, um, you see Archmage Cavaldi just kind of lazily watering his plants some more, using several different mage hands, all with their own utensils for water. You wonder in your head, like, couldn't he just make water out of his hands? Why does he have to use mage hands to do it? But uh, this this man, being the eccentric person he is, he likes to do things the strange way. But I suppose they work.
Hmm.
He turns around and he sees the rest of you, and he says, "Are you done, perhaps? You've been in
Right.
there for a while.
It is finished.
Very good. Then I suppose I can take a small peep. Allow me." And then, with a snap of his fingers, he goes poof, and for a few seconds you see he's missing, and you wonder, like, what is he doing, right? And in a few seconds he goes poof right back in front of you, and he says, "All right, the vault looks good. Little damaged here and there, but you did well to defend yourself against the golems. Just to go ahead and shut them down until I've gotten all fixed up. Surely this time around I won't miss a detail about their security programs."
Oh, so good. I trust you figured it out.
Yes. And with that, with whatever things you were managing to get your hands on in the vault, it is all yours. I imagine most of it is just simple gold. Maybe a couple of magic items out there, but I think most of the high value ones are sealed. And to be honest, I wouldn't want to give you those ones in particular, but the ones that are loosely sealed and you managed to get it is all yours.
Oh. Wait, there were magic items in there?
Yeah, you ever got some? Remember those rings?
Oh, that's right. That's
You
yeah,
did,
the
in
three, the
fact,
three on the
get
right.
a
Yeah,
few some magic items. Yes,
that's
this
right.
is
That's right.
indeed true.
Dude, this
Um,
guy is basically like, yo, clean my trash bin. You can keep the trash.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take whatever you find in there in the trash can.
That
What
was
indeed.
funny though. It's like, wait a minute, there are magic items in there. As he's wearing them.
the thing Edgar was most excited about was a mantle of spell resistance.
Alright.
Spell resistance. Oh shit, that's pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, and thing is, I'm wondering if I even need it because
Yeah.
the main thing that was bothering me was like being CC'd. But now I have the Ring of Free Action, which helps with that, and the Mizium armor lets me help or lets me pass some shit too.
Imagine you saving throwing spells.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
have to attune to the mantle.
Yeah,
I
Yes.
see.
Yep. I thought you have to attune to the Ring of Reaction as well.
yeah. Thing is, I have too many things to attune to. So
Well, yeah. But the question is like, what's better though, the mantle or the Ring of Reaction?
Yeah, I have an open attunement slot. If any of you guys want to donate something.
not really.
I have a ring of
Oh,
feather
really?
falling.
Wow.
You're more than welcome to
Nah,
have it.
I'm okay.
Bro, for the longest time, I only had one. Like, cause I got Cobb donated me a stone of good luck.
Yo.
Oh, you. Wait,
Yeah,
you.
I think you're right, Street.
Yeah. Do you want the necklace prayer? Oh no, wait, you can't even use it.
Yeah, you can't use it.
Alright, well, on our next long rest, I'll let you into the mental spell resistance,
Okay.
and then, actually, the ghost step tattoo is open if anyone wants that. Or I don't know.
Ghost step tattoo.
That thing was pretty good though.
Yeah, it's like a trade-off though, cause like I'm already attuned to my Frostbrand longsword, the animated shield, and the Ring of Free Action, and I'm switching the Ring of Free Action to the Mantle of Spell Resistance.
I go up to the wizard and I say, "Hey, friend, you mind if we take a rest in that comfy little mansion you had? It was like the best night's sleep I ever had." And I do a big stretch and a yawn.
Sure, why not?
It's like,
And
"Thanks, you're the best."
with a clap of his hands, he manages to instantly put you into a fancy mansion full of wonderful bedrooms, of the highest of luxuries that your characters could ever think of. And you would even see that there is a hallway full of a banquet of wonderful foods all across of that you've seen in Kotoa so far. Um, you see some that are from Nahant, the all kinds of seafood. You see all kinds of uh, wonderful mixtures of soups and vegetables from the farmland, and you even see some of the more fancier desserts and pastries from the capital. You see that it is full of diversity of what is there, and the table would stretch for meters upon meters, and it seems like the food could be endless, and it is all yours.
What is the weather like outside?
Outside of the mansion,
Yeah.
um, I suppose it's more of a it's more of like a virtual, not a virtual, like a fantasy reality where outside you see that there's basically nothing.
Well,
The mansion is quite wonderful,
I,
but
I,
it is
I,
like an alternate reality of some sorts.
I mean in the real world.
Oh, in the real world. Okay. In the real world, before you were transported,
Yeah.
I would say it was roughly starting to hit towards the evening. If you were to start trekking back to town, you'd make it back by probably midnight.
Not No. I mean, what was the weather? What was the weather?
What
What
was
is the
the
weather like?
weather?
yeah, like what's like the general weather like in this area?
Okay, I'd say in this area in particular, it was foggy and breezy, and it is very cold.
Cold?
Yeah, because it is getting close to evening, or it is
Okay.
evening, rather.
Okay, okay. In that case, I will grab a hot bowl of soup. Maybe like is there like a beef stew or something like that?
Yes, you look around and you find a beef stew. You see that there's a bunch of mage hands kind of tending to it, still warming it up, and you see like the fire below it, keeping it fresh. You, as you get closer and closer, you see that there's a lid on top of the pot, and as you look down from it from over, you see that the mage hands would pry open the lid, and you'd see a soft puff of steam come out as the flavorful smell would fill out your nostrils, and you smell one of the most appetizing pieces of meat stews you've ever seen.
Look like that.
Yeah.
That's fine. mm. Mm. I'll have seconds.
Oh, tasty.
Out my stomach. Oh, wait, is
Well, I grab the biggest anime looking mutton bone in that I can find.
Grab the blandest looking piece of bread. And I grab several.
you grab
Just
mayonnaise?
having a toast sandwich, bro.
Yeah. I look for mayonnaise, but I don't find any.
Some what's it called? Lady's choice? Is that what it's called?
No, not in this case.
He's like, "Oh, I thought I was eating mayonnaise.
Yeah. I turned I turned to
That
photo
was so funny, dude.
pack.
I thought I was eating mayonnaise, but then you guys realized, oh, it was actually legit sandwich spread.
Bro, you just dropped a bombshell on us, like, and then left. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go make myself a mayo sandwich. So we were just like, he just left. We were like, wait.
We
Hold
both
on a
looked at each
second
other directly at the screen. We looked at each other through the screen.
This is, I should have gotten this for you from Japan. They launched a double mayo.
Oh
What the
my
fuck?
Just
god.
mayo in like a cup, basically.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the
I, speaking of, I tried a Kewpie mayonnaise for the first time.
Oh, it's pretty OP.
Yeah, I like
It's
it a lot.
it's good. It's good. I like it. I think it's not good with everything though. Like I feel like it's not like a catch-all like mayonnaise. I think it's like really good in like a pita bread or like some sandwiches, but I
Yeah,
don't know. There's
I
some
get that.
things. Yeah, there's some things I would rather have like a Duke's or a Hellman's blue plate.
Have you ever tried mayo on fish?
Um,
Can't say I have.
yeah, I don't know.
I never thought about it. I at first, to be honest, at first I thought it seemed weird, but my girlfriend made some, and it was actually really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Okay.
It goes
That's
well with the salmon.
Oh, salmon,
I was thinking like fried fish.
fried fish,
Dip-
yeah. Oh yeah. I've had it with fried fish, yeah, with like fish sticks and stuff, but not
Oh, interesting.
no. but not with
I
not with
mean,
like
does
that
tartar
big
sauce
fish.
have mayo in it?
Yeah, tartar sauce is mayo, basically.
Oh, then yeah, I've had it, I suppose.
I didn't know
Anyway.
tartar sauce was mayo.
It has other stuff in it, but I'm pretty sure it's mayo. I could be wrong.
I mean, yeah, I think so.
It's probably
Like
it's probably
mayo,
like an
horseradish.
offshoot.
and
Yeah,
some
it's probably
shit.
like cousins with mayonnaise.
Yeah. So,
It's made of mayonnaise. Yep.
gotcha.
Okay, yeah, very good.
So Kerfuffle's got their lady's choice sandwich.
Hmm.
Got my mutton. Street's got his caldo de res.
Wait,
I've got
what?
my air.
You got your air. Oh, well, you don't need to breathe.
I don't even need air. I
Yeah,
got
you
my
don't- Yeah. It's like one of those fucking those air bars in fucking Las Vegas.
What is an air bar?
It's like it's just a flavored air. Like you put a mask on yourself and you just fucking
That's like
inhale
it
like
just seems like expensive vaping. Hello, what?
yeah, it's
Yeah, what?
essentially yeah.
What?
No, I'll just have like I'll have ice soup.
Oh my god.
Oh.
With some premium water noodles.
Or baked ice is a thing, right? I remember seeing a picture of it.
What? Baked ice?
It's
what
that's so stupid. Let me see if I can find it.
What does Hargrave do as everyone is enjoying their food?
I'll eat whatever is closest to where I'm sitting.
All right. As you scan the table, you see that there's a suspicious mustard bottle, and there's
Mm.
a hand that's very muscular that is kind of like gesturing at you to get closer. But for some reason, you get the image of your head in your head where you're laying down and you're there's a mustard shot being shot down into your mouth.
Oh my god. I don't know what you're talking about.
Was it really that bad?
No, that's fine. It's fine. It tastes fine. Uh, I think I told them that I couldn't really like what is it, deal alcohol that well, so I think they didn't add the alcohol because it didn't taste like there was any in there.
I see.
So I was already drinking like that big ass freaking mug. So
Oh, is this the muscle girl thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking for like anyone in the group at all until I saw anyone familiar. The first thing I saw was David like laying down his head on the bar, facing up, and then there's a girl like right above him shooting like a mustard.
No, it's not mustard. It's like
No,
it was
it's
a
like
protein shot.
Why would it be mustard?
or okay, yeah, I heard something shot.
It's a protein shot.
Yeah, so they shot some protein into his
To Mark,
mouth.
everything is either mayo or mustard.
Yeah.
Bro, I have bad hearing, man.
But
I have some bad hearing. Remember when you tell me like old Charlene and then I couldn't understand what you're saying?
So I had to say it like 10 times.
And I was reading over the things and I was like, old Charlene, and you're like, yeah, that's it. And I was like, what? That doesn't look like the thing you're talking about. Yeah, you just said it. Oh shit.
Like, to be fair, like if you don't know what the word is, it does sound kind of weird. But I mean, I don't know.
Well,
You played the game, man.
This was after he went through Shadowbring or no,
Yeah.
not Shadowbringers.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
played
yeah,
Endwalker
or
too. Like,
Endwalker.
how do you not know?
What was the
Because
word?
you actually watched the story.
Old
I
Charlene.
didn't watch it. I just didn't know what
I
what
might
Owen was
be-
saying.
Because sometimes I speak fast, so I was saying Old Charlene, and I don't know what he heard, but like, apparently it wasn't that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what I was hearing, but it sounded like something else in my head, and it just made it really
Charlatan.
hard to recognize what you were saying. All right. Anyways, as you guys are enjoying your foods and whatnot, there is a mage hand that approaches Ashton with kind of like a ascending stone in hand.
Hmm.
And you hear it kind of making like a if there was a phone equivalent, you would hear the sending stone ringing,
I answer it.
All right, you answer it, and you hear Cavaldi on the other side, and he says, "Ah, yes, that's right. I forgot to mention. All of this is so I owe a favor. Now, obviously, I cannot exactly help completely, as I have signed a pact with the royal family. It is your family's word and my word that I would never be involved with these politics. But that doesn't mean there is not a loophole. And that is something I will figure out with Ribbleton. That is all."
All right. You are cunning.
And with that, the hand goes poof along with the sending stone, and you are free to enjoy your evening.
I,
Yeah. So let's say, yeah, like you guys are just chilling out, enjoying your time.
I tell Tersel he needs more meat, he needs more protein. Maybe we'll tank those hits better.
Bristol's gotta get that double glizzy action going.
My guy's 5'8" and he weighs 140 pounds.
Mm,
But you're not the front lines.
No, but he's sickly looking.
You need some
As
oatmeal.
your, as your group kind of sits back, reclines onto the chairs and whatnot, and enjoys their time, the fact settles in with you that this is the first time you guys really have it good, in the sense that you feel the comfort and safety for once of a very nice and fancy abode, away from all kinds of dangers, from a crazy death knight to a bunch of assassins and to a bunch of T-Rexes and all the crazy adventures that you've had so far. It's been a while since you could relax to this degree. Now, is there anything you wanted to say to each other as party members in this time?
You know, this is nice. Kind of feels like the calm before the storm. But when the storm comes, it'll be the storm before the calm.
He's saying, bro.
I think I understand what you mean. We're about to do something that'll change the course of everything here in the city. And no matter who comes out the victor, everything will change. And the hope is that after this storm, everything returns to peace.
Exactly. And then that will be the calm before the storm.
Oh no.
mm.
You
It's all
speak of
cyclical. Time is a flat circle.
those ancient ones.
Indeed. We still have to deal with the dragons, right? And then there's the whole matter of that strange occurrence that transports beings around.
I believe we're all gathered together for that very purpose. We're dealing with our own issues and growing stronger. Eventually, we'll be called to help with dealing with this threat.
Yes.
Hi. It's been a wonderful time with you all. Us going through our trials and tribulations. The calm before we're cast into the ethereal sea.
Ah,
Sounds like a horrible place.
It is a horrible place.
hopefully we
Right.
at least have a boat.
I ask you guys if any of you have ever killed a dragon before.
That's a good question.
Um,
You have.
yeah, I was about to say, like, I remember.
Raylan's right.
Yes. Yes,
The
yes,
final
yes.
boss.
Yes.
As it turns out, I recall vividly. They were quite powerful, of course, being a dragon and all. But I
Deadly
do
as
remember,
well.
I do remember Raylan coming prepared with the Earthbound spell.
That spell is pretty OP.
I like how Raylan just knows what OP means.
I don't know what the word OP means, but it seems to describe things that are very strong.
It stands for only power.
I see. That makes
Only
sense.
Only powers. Give Mark the money so he can get stronger.
Subscribe to my only powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Owen got all these homebrew stuff.
Mhm.
It's because he's Filipino. That's why he's so powerful.
True. Wait, where's the view?
I was gonna get taken down.
Oh my god. Is the long rest successful, by the way? Or I guess we're stuck in the mix of it.
Yeah.
Fact 40.
Fact 43. Fact.
Okay.
The most powerful.
I guess I asked Raylan if she knew her parents.
Yes, I did. You weren't around for this, but I had a close relationship with them. In fact, I lost them not too long ago. That was what began my journey, you see. For a long time, I was overcome with the feeling of rage and vengeance for their deaths, but it wasn't until I saw their spirits just waiting for me in the beyond that rage began to fall apart.
Say so. This is the calm, Raylan.
It is. But things are never calm forever.
Glad that you at least got to get closure with your family.
Yes, well, it's your turn now.
Alright. My mother's not doing so well. Parents mean the world to me. It's all I thought about for 10 years.
I say, wait. We're probably safe in here. I might actually be able to tell you without prying eyes. I say, the reason that my father tried to kill me is I know his secret. When I was snooping around, his phylactery is his town. Everyone in it. They're all a part of it.
What's that?
Is he a lich?
Yeah.
I don't know. He was a paladin at one point.
He was a paladin.
So, in order for him to die, the whole village must.
I don't know.
That's a conundrum. Well, I suppose we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there.
It's quite the bomb.
I'd
Maybe
rather not
that's what we
stain
can
my
do.
hands with more blood, but
Maybe we can make a bomb. Anyways, future problems.
sounds like
Alright.
a problem for future you.
Stick with
Problem
us
for
and
future.
stick with us, and we'll eventually have to come across it. It is destined.
I say, I assume this is just some sort of family therapy group.
You're not far off.
Well, one way or another, we'll see it through. After all, we are bound by fortune.
Okay.
For better or for worse.
I died inside.
That is a privilege.
I took 10 damage from that joke.
I'm back, baby.
When we needed him the most.
More like when you needed me the least.
No, when we needed you the most. Because when we needed you the least was in the dungeon because you were not hitting that golem.
Oh shit. I mean, canonically, I had my eyes closed. I was tired.
All right. So, as you all fall asleep in your chambers later that night, um, you all start to share a dream. Carfuffle, this is probably your first time ever seeing this or hearing this or even just straight up experiencing such a dream. But your your studies with your master um, gives you enough context to be able to have a hunch, a guess to what is happening, and that is that the party is sharing a dream together to talk to the lesser god of fortune, Tet.
Oh shit.
As
shit.
I will bring you to that location right now. You know you hit a checkpoint when you see this guy.
Yeah.
Suspended in a deep space where somehow you feel you're able to walk. It doesn't make sense to you, but you try not to think about it too much. Um, a figure before you, very malevolent, and yet you cannot perceive it completely. It is hard for your eyes to even understand what it is in front of you. But you see it continually manifesting itself, and yet again, it would lose itself in the process.
Did you mean something else other than malevolent?
Yeah, I don't
Right,
think you
not
meant
malevolent.
malevolent. Malevolent means like hostile. Like it's
Malevolent?
yeah.
Malevolent. Fuck, whatever. Wait, what the
Oh,
fuck?
you probably
Uh,
meant like I don't know,
mal-
mysterious, incomprehensible, or something.
yes,
I
yes.
don't know.
Maleficent.
Enigmatic.
friend.
Yes, that's what it. Sorry. Thank you for the correction. Okay, I didn't know what malevolent means. Okay, okay. All right. Yes. So it is. It feels mysterious, unknown. It is hard to comprehend. It is not evil. It doesn't feel hostile. It just feels. Um. It is just very overwhelming. I would even say to even try to process what is in front of you. um. And yet, it calls out in a way that you can understand. A sound that is not transmitted physically to your ears, but to your minds. And it calls out to Ashton in particular. but everyone hears it all together, all the same. Um, it calls out saying, "Greetings, everyone. It has been a while. Ashton, would you please tell me how you feel of your adventure so far?"
It's a mixed feelings. Great seeing my my city again, seeing all of the people and helping them fills me with great joy. But seeing the situation that they're in and all the circumstances that have have come from the last 10 years, it gives me a state of worry, nervous about what is to come.
I think that that feeling is something correct. You shall not dull your senses, for the time nearly ahead of you is of a great crossroads in your life. It is a great, perhaps, that can determine many things. Though I cannot command your will, I do have a suggestion. Will you hear it?
Of course, I will hear anything you have to say out of fortune.
In the time you have ahead, seek out your cousin. Listen to what he has to say.
Of course,
And trust him.
trust him.
Yes, you must trust your cousin.
I will.
My guy bursts out and says, "Meddling gods can't help but twist the threads of fate."
What?
My guy doesn't like the gods.
This is true. It is in my nature as the god of lesser fortune. Sorry, the lesser god of fortune. But know that it is not in my nature to tell you what to do. I simply wish to advise. Should you not listen to me, that is fine. I will look to others to guide along the way. But as for the reason why I do all of this, it is to prevent a catastrophic event.
I ask Tet a question. I say, "Have you interfered with my life before?"
No, I have only observed.
I say, "Very well, and I guess I have no no quarrels with you." Say, "But I know there are others."
Indeed, there are indeed others. And I will also say that to some degree, I relate to your understanding that there are indeed gods who meddle too much. I am not as potent and powerful as them, but the strongest power that I have is to know what's ahead and act and and to inspire others to act before such a thing happens. That is what I see as my role. I am not as powerful as any other god. All I do is observe. But perhaps the guiding hands of fate is enough to overcome it. Then, Ashton, I must say, this will be your hardest hurdle yet. And these words may not make sense, but I want you to think of this deeply.
I will. You have not led us astray so far.
Let it be known that some may lose their way, but there is always a way to bring them back. I cannot tell more than that. But I hope you think of it,
Is it,
and I hope that it will make sense when the time comes.
wait, is it actually true that there's always a way to, for someone to come back?
Not in the physical sense, more of something figurative.
I see.
And to whom this would apply, you would have to think about that.
I say, do you have any idea of how I can save my mother?
In that regard, I feel giving you information about this can alter things too much. I think this is one of those cases where giving you too much may alter the course of things.
So just continue on the path.
Yes. And
Very
even
well.
more so, I am not so omnipotent that I know all of the solutions. Even I am limited in the guidance that you have with your family. But I will say this. I have seen realities where you have resolved it. As for how you got there, I cannot say.
I say, I bet the great of God of Fortune would have told us.
Whoa, you can't just say those things.
Alas, I am not so omnipotent, and I do not find this offensive. I understand your frustrations. I
What
am
is the
aware.
use of the life, the universe, and everything?
Regardless, this is all I feel I can do for you. Farewell.
I say farewell then. I put my cloak on over. I cover myself in my cloak, turn around, and then my cloak billows as we get sent away.
All right, so while everyone else is resting just fine, I'd say a few hours would go by of sleep. But Ashton, for you, you experience maybe it's not a dream, maybe it's not a vision. It's hard to tell what it was, but you experience something that feels kind of like a dream, but you hear a sound. It doesn't sound familiar to you, but it's a voice. A voice that is, although you've never heard of it before, you feel there's some level of familiarity to it. It is still strange, like it sounds like a stranger, but you feel you might know who it is. And you hear it say something along the lines of, Ashton, help me. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
And that vision, dream, nightmare, whatever it was, a flash in your mind for 1 second made you think of your cousin. And it ends and you wake up. And everyone has finished their long rest.
Nice.
I attune to my ring, I guess.
Should change out my spells.
Anyone want to attune to this ring of feather falling?
The most powerful magic item.
I mean,
Yo, what if you fall off your broom?
I'm actually down if you want to give it to me. It's actually not bad. I mean, I have an open attunement slot. I had it forever.
Now he
Pick
can't
him up.
ever fall off his broom.
You can't get the value of that ring.
Does anyone want the ring of free action?
What's it doing?
No one wants to forget it like David.
Hmm.
The one that prevents you from being paralyzed.
Oh, it's pretty good too.
Paralyzed or restrained?
From magical means.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you.
You just
Natural
get all
means
my hand-me-downs, apparently. I'm sorry.
Yeah, apparently. No, it's fine. I mean, it's good.
I
I'm still
unattune.
using the Pearl of Power you gave me a while ago.
Oh
I
yeah, I mean that
unattune to
thing's pretty
Boots
good.
of Winterlands.
I get
If
an extra
anyone
cast
wants
of
that.
What are you attuning to, David?
The
hypnotic pattern
ring,
with it.
the GA.
Oh, that fucking ring?
Because like the Boots of Winterlands like Loki overlaps with the Ring of Free Action.
So was the long
Oh,
rest
sick.
successful?
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Wait, did you give it to me before the long rest or after?
I don't know. Can you just attune to it anyways?
Can I work? Because I
Yeah,
had to
I
do it
mean,
at the
if it's something like you feel like you wouldn't forget, then like let's be reasonable about this.
Sick, thank you. Nice. I finally maxed out attunement slots. I'm finally there, guys.
I mean, if we really wanted to, we could stay somewhere an extra day and just to attune to it.
Owen sounds like like artificers. They're like, finally, I maxed out all my attunements. I have the full power.
It's like the is because there's that one like artificer thing where like the more things you have attuned to, you get like some buff or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you literally get +1 to all saves.
Yeah, it reminds me
did
of like
we-
I tried to make a useless item, which was like a ring that requires attunement but gives you one
Yeah,
inch
yeah.
slot, but it's
I'll,
actually
I'll,
good for that.
yeah, yeah. When I saw what artificers could do, I was like, man, I wish I bought that ring now.
So, did we have access to external food because of the?
Yes,
Well,
yes,
Yeah.
definitely he did. Yes. I feel like that was such a scam. Like, oh yeah, you got like this feast in Benkei, and
I
then you
thought
guys
so. Just
don't get it.
Like actually, you'll find out that the feast was not very filling at all.
Oh,
So
you
fake.
found out the food was imaginary. You felt the taste, but it didn't
Yo,
actually fill your stomach.
yo, are we the Lost Boys? Oh,
Oh shit. The Lost Boys.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about the
Yeah, I know what
the
you're
feast
talking
scene.
Are you gonna become donkeys? Does anyone need rations? I still have a bunch in my inventory.
No, there's like a lot in the bag too.
Alright. I'm apparently carrying 38 pounds of rations.
The fuck?
Need it. Never know. Maybe
That's
you might
like
go
half your
hungry.
weight.
Yeah. It's because I keep getting them for like fishing stuff, but I never use them.
Oh.
For those that don't know, like there's a scene in Hook where there's like the most delicious looking food like all on the table. It's like steaming hot food, but like all of the food doesn't actually exist. It's just fake. It's just imaginary.
Yeah, I mean it's the same story as like Peter Pan, right? It's like
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
based on the same thing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Same. They don't actually need to eat.
isn't Hook when they're grown up?
Yeah. Well, Hook is when Peter Pan grows up. Yeah, with Robin. Anyway,
All right. So, um, as you guys get ready to go, the step outside the doors of the mansion would bring you back to this cliff side that you've probably seen way too many times at this point by now. And at this point, let's just say that the archmage is kind of clearing up the tiling of the roof with his mage hands, as you see him kind of like cleaning it out. And he says, "Well, did you guys get a good rest?"
I
I said I had the weirdest dream.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess you guys are on the way back. Yes?
we are. Thank you for your hospitality.
All right. Well, I'll be in touch with Rivelton.
Mhm.
Say farewell.
Cheers, guys.
Is Purple like hiding under someone, or am I just like not seeing his token? Okay, okay.
Too quick.
On my screen, it doesn't look like I'm under.
Oh, I see, I see.
So it's a free spell, pretty much. You never know.
Yeah, might as well.
You never know.
Somebody want to whisper into the bag of whispers right now or later?
Is there anything in the bag of whispers?
No, it's a new day.
Does it? Wait, how does it work?
It were like every new day where like the bag empties out. But we also like already used it with Spirit Guardians.
Where are we going? Well, we might get jumped by something random. I'm gonna put a hypnotic pattern in it.
Sure.
So we're gonna be traveling. Okay. Do I have to do anything, or do we just say we put it in?
You just skip a spell slot.
What do I do?
You just take out a spell slot and
Okay,
I'll put
yeah,
it-
just do that, and I'm gonna use my Pearl of Power here to get my spell slot back.
that's smart. Okay. Alright. Then let us be off. La la la.
So no one wants the Ring of Free Action, right?
What does it do?
It makes it so you can't be like, magically paralyzed or restrained,
No.
or have your speed reduced. It's pretty good.
It's good for a
I
front
mean,
line,
if
yeah.
anything,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
still attuned to it, Edgar. You
What?
never know.
Well,
Well,
I mean, I have the
Ye-
Mantle of Spell Resistance.
What if it gets through?
you had to choose between like that or the Ring of Free Action.
I see.
As far as I'm concerned, Potion Pack's probably immune to anything to do with con saves at this point.
Connor strength, yeah.
You never
Yes.
know. You say that.
What if they have a
Until it
debuff that
happens.
cuts your strength in half?
Oh, it
What?
sucks.
Well, I mean,
What's that?
regardless, like the Mizium armor, like cuts
Mark
that
checking
damage
his
in half.
notes. That would suck.
Well, listen,
Alright.
like, I think you guys are very heavily invested in keeping me alive.
That is true.
Yeah, kind of need that.
Alright, so where are we going next?
There is a monk I must see before we do anything.
Okay, let's go see the monk. We're going to town, I guess, Mark.
We went back then.
All right. Is there anything that would make sense for random encounters here? Let me see. Also, I think I got ninja logged out again. Yes, amazing.
Let me go ahead and log out, log in too, just in case.
Alright.